Every country has locations said to be haunted. Such locations are often used by officials to promote tourism. An example would be Vancouver with its haunted theaters, or Washington DC with the ghosts of Bill Clinton's victims. But not all ghost stories are equal. There is a place so widely believed to be haunted that no one is allowed to spend the night there. A place surrounded by so many legends it's legally recognized as being occupied by ghosts. Although not all legends are paranormal in nature, it was built just a few centuries ago, but the land on which it was constructed may have been put under a curse thousands of years before. There is a ghost city in northern India called Bhangarh Fort. Inside its walls are temples and palaces and ruined houses. The town was built in the 17th century by a warrior king and flourished at a time, but is now completely abandoned. The sole road leading to the fort is surrounded by ruined buildings that seem much older than they actually are. It makes people wonder why the area was abandoned, but there is no factual answer. It's unclear why the fort was abandoned. Ask locals why and you'll hear a strange legend. According to it, a powerful wizard once arrived at the fort several centuries ago. Thousands of women called the fort home, but he fell in love with the one woman he could never have. Her father was ruler of the city, and as a princess she would surely marry a man of royal blood, which the wizard was not. You might not be aware of this, but wizards can use magic. It's kind of their thing. So this wizard decided to win over the princess with magic. He offered her a drink which was secretly a love potion, but the princess was wise. She knew never to drink anything given to her by a man who loves her, because it probably means he's an evil wizard. So instead of drinking the potion, she threw it onto a large boulder. For some reason this caused the boulder to roll towards the wizard, crushing him to death. As he lay dying under the boulder, the wizard put a curse on the fort and everyone inside it, which seems like an overreaction. Not long after the curse was said, an invading army besieged the city and killed every inhabitant. Another legend tells of a powerful holy man who lived in the city. The city's existence was short-lived but saw rapid expansion. The holy man insisted that no new building be larger than his house. In fact, if any building even cast a shadow onto his house, the entire city would be destroyed. Most people heeded this warning, but it just took one person to ignore it and the city fell into ruin. According to both legends, the curse remained, and so Bhangarh Fort has been a ghost city ever since. All we know for certain is the fort was suddenly abandoned over 200 years ago, most likely due to a famine, but many people still believe the legends. The Archaeological Survey of India posted a sign at the fort warning people to stay away, and the doors of the fort are locked shut every night. No one is allowed inside after dusk. Ask for a reason why and you'll hear yet more folk tales. They describe numerous people going missing within the fort at night and never being seen again. The oldest tales tell of colonial explorers, with modern tales telling of paranormal investigators drawn to the fort by reports of ghostly encounters. It's widely known as the most haunted place in India. High-pitched screaming is sometimes reported echoing throughout the fort, and the shadowy figure of a female seen walking inside the buildings. But the most dangerous ghosts are said to emerge with a strange smell, as if incense is burning around the fort. It's now that the most violent ghosts appear as to loud banging noises. Following reports vary depending on how long people stay in the area. A female voice shouting, warning people to leave, followed by scratching at visitors. Among the ghosts thought to occupy the fort is the wizard whose curse destroyed it. His blurry ghost often causes people to run away, although there's no real evidence for these paranormal encounters, and there might be a logical reason why the fort is closed at night. Officials may do it to discourage night visits, as the area is also home to a tiger reserve, and tigers eating people really isn't good for tourism. Ghost stories, however, are. That could be the sole reason Bhangarh Fort is legally classed as haunted, or maybe it really is a haunted ghost city cursed by wizards and holy men from centuries ago.